I was told I had a funny face, so I gave notice at mid-place. Thought I'd go upon the stage, think I'd earn a decent wage. I sang a song called Boil Beaver Garrison, Take Your Umbrella with you, John, with a funny suit of clothes and an old red nose as soon as I come.
Look, here's Ben and Charlie outside their picture house. But they're not happy. The fat man in the fancy clothes also runs the cinema, and he's getting all the patrons. He sings before the feature sentimental songs, and the women love it. So Ben said to Charlie, "We better shut up, old son. He's got it all." Indeed, indeed. You are right, boy," replied Charlie. "What can we do against this competition? I give it up, me old trout," moaned Ben. "Let's shut down and hop it. I'm fed up with everything, bar grub." And so they decided to close the premises. Charlie shoved the key into the keyhole and locked up. Sad at heart they were, and no mistake. Suddenly, Ben's bonnet struck on something. "Charlie, old chunk, I've got it. Let us buy a small but choice bouquet of bedalias and book front seats at old What's-Its-Name's show." "Right, laddie again," replied the cheerful Charles. "Here goes the last bob for a bunch of blossoms." And so they made their way to the florist's and then on to the picture house. So the show begins, and before the film, old What's-His-Name comes on stage to do his act. Up front are our two friendly old Filberts. All was going quiet and easy until the owner started up. "Watch me, Charlie boy," says Ben. But when the fat man hit Triple C, verily his mouth resembled an empty pot. Simply marvellous. So old Ben gets going and pops the posy in the pot with preeminent precision and judgment of flight. And the audience got up and shouted, especially the men, "Oh, that's good. That's extra, boy. Encore!" and so forth. Their fun was short-lived, for a very large usher grabbed them and threw them out. Ow! Their heads hit the ground and they were seeing stars. They weren't half sore. The rival owner looked on, enjoying their pain. Well, Ben and Charlie picked each other up and made their way back to the picture house. Now they were home, they relaxed. And this time it was Charlie who hit upon a noble notion. He got their film projector ready, and when the lights went low outside, the fun began. Here are a couple of experts, these bright lads. That evening, when the patrons queued up outside the rival picture house, Charlie, from his window, filmed them. "This will do the trick, me priceless old parsnip," confided Charlie. "It's a film I look forward to seeing." The very next evening, nice and quiet, Charlie took the camera and projected the film of the crowd onto their rival's blank wall. When patrons arrived and saw the crowds, they cried, "What a crowd! The place is full up." Ben now appeared and directed them courteously into his and Charlie's cinema. His directorial debut, you might say. Even Mr. What's-His-Name was turning away his own customers. Bit arrogant, like. In about 10 ticks, Ben had shepherded all their customers in. So Charlie turned off the projector and put the house full sign up. Job done. Someone called out in the dark, "You fat fool." But no one could see who it was. So the rival owner ended up with nothing but an empty picture house and a doorman looking for his wages. You can't help but laugh. Better Charlie.
I was told I had a funny face, so I gave notice at my place. Thought I'd go upon the stage, think I'd earn a decent wage. I sang a song called Burby McGarrison, take your umbrella with you, John. With a funny suit of clothes and an old red nose, as soon as I come on, you can't help laughing, can you? Can you make me laugh, not laugh? I was a potman at the pub, got 12 bob a week and all me grab. I worked hard down at the old bridge, can you? Now I'm getting 80 quid a week for doing this, well, you can't help laughing, can you?